What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about anxiety recovery. You need to be doing this if you want to recover. So many people leave this out. We're going to get to that in just a second, but you know what time it is. Smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you are guilty of this. Don't worry. I didn't recover for a very long time because I was skipping this crucial part of the recovery process. So we're going to jump into that in just 1 second. But guys, if you haven't tried out my online anxiety course, please do it step by step on how I personally overcame anxiety. It takes care of your routine. It takes care of all the tools. It gives you everything that you need. You just got to work it, okay? If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, I do have a coaching program. You can email me. That email is down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. Like always, reach out to me. Let's see if we can get a coaching thing going so I can help be a part of your journey. So guys, this is something that so many people leave out on the job training. Many of you that have had jobs, what you've done is you go in, you do the interview, you go through this orientation period and you get some basic knowledge, and then they kind of throw you out, basically to the wolves for a few days to see if you can handle the pressure or if you have what it takes to eventually, get the job for good, right? It's a test basically. Many of you, when it comes to your anxiety, you're stuck in the orientation, the basic training phase, right? You're never going out there and testing it out, either because of fear, you're avoiding things, or you're hoping that the basic training and everything, the orientation, the tips and tools that you're using daily, which I'll cover in a second, are just going to make the whole problem go away. No, they can help you. They can help you manage your anxiety. But if you want to fully recover and get the job, you must go through this uncomfortable period of time where you're going to have a lot of pressure. There's going to be some fear, some nervousness, but you test out what you learned in orientation or basic training, right? So let's talk about these things broken down into a simpler way. Your basic training and orientation, that can be things like mindfulness, affirmations, breathing techniques, meditation, getting enough sleep, diet, exercise, cold showers, grounding techniques. I can go on and on and on. These are basic things. They're great. They can lower your anxiety levels, right? But if you don't go out to the real world and test out the things that really frighten you, how are you going to ever get the job, right? How are you going to ever fully recover? So we're saying basically when you get the job after the on-the-job training, that's full recovery. So an example of my situation, in the beginning of recovery, I had all these tools. I was putting a plan together. I was strategizing. I was cleaning up my diet. I was starting to exercise. I was starting to feel a lot better. But I had these things that really triggered me that didn't trigger me before, and I didn't need to keep avoiding it, okay? That was driving, right? I had horrible panic attacks while driving. It was an association that I developed over a few years. I really struggled with it. It was hard to go more than 5 miles. It made me lose a lot of jobs. Being in crowded places, something else that didn't used to bother me. Socializing, being in a pressured situation, public speaking. Something else that I really struggled with that I didn't need to avoid was hearing stories. I had health anxiety, so if somebody started talking about somebody that had a heart attack, I would flip out, run out, have panic. Avoiding articles or commercials or radio ads, things like that. I didn't want to have to run away from that stuff, okay? But what I was doing with my exercise and diet, it gave me some momentum, which is great. You need that in the beginning of recovery. But I was never going to fully recover unless I put all that into practice and I went out into the real world. So with driving, for instance, I had to start exposing myself to that fear to break down that association, to show my subconscious, like, look, there's nothing to be afraid of. But that's uncomfortable, right? Just like on-the-job training in a real job is uncomfortable, right? But you're going to grow so fast during this period of time. So unfortunately, a lot of you have a lot of great tools, like I did, but you're never taking it to the next level. And it could be fear that's keeping you from that. Maybe you make a lot of excuses for yourself like I did, right? Or you're just hoping that your anxiety is going to fully go away. And in one day, that association that you developed with driving or being around crowds or whatever triggers you have, flying or heights, that's just going to go away. No, you're trying to skip on-the-job training just to get and just go straight to the job. It doesn't work like that. It can't. You need that period of time where you're exposing yourself. So I guess in a simple way, it's kind of like the exposure period. But once I started doing that, guys, it all came together. So stop avoiding the things that you know you don't need to avoid to be a happy person or to fully recover. Sure, avoid unhealthy triggers like alcohol or caffeine or tobacco. That's fine, you know? That's a way that anxiety can actually be a blessing in disguise for you. You quit a bunch of unhealthy habits that are triggering your anxiety now, right? But there's things that you don't need to avoid. People, stories, articles, right? You know, it'd be nice to actually be able to Google something, right? It'd be nice to be able to drive or get on a plane. So stop avoiding these things, please. Some of you have got all the basic training that you need. You're doing everything right. Let's take it to the next level and let's start practicing. Let's do the true test. And I know it's scary. Trust me, I know it's scary, but you need it. You need it, okay? Orientation and basic training is not enough. These tools are not enough. You need to actually practice, okay? So guys, I love you and I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I haven't been around, guys. I've been so freaking busy. I've been really busy on TikTok trying to grow that and get that going. And then I was gonna come back here and start producing more videos. I think it's going great now. You can follow me there. We're already close to 150,000 followers in about a month and a half, which is really, really cool. I'm super excited about that. I post a lot of motivational content about anxiety, of course, and mental health. So follow me there and follow me on Instagram if you haven't. I'll put that handle up here as well. But guys, I'm gonna be a little bit more frequent with my videos, so I apologize. Thank you guys for being patient. You're the best audience ever, and I want to keep on bringing value to you. Remember, guys, if you haven't tried my course or my coaching program, that information is down below. If you're new here, subscribe, please. I have tons of videos like this. I love giving back. I've been doing it for years, and I'm going to keep doing it. But guys, I love you all, and until next time, keep fighting.